the difference of squares. The difference of squares. If you have like 3 squared minus 2 squared, it gives you the square root of the first one, which is 3, and the square root of the second one, which is 2, and then you plus and you minus. So that gives you 5 times 1, and that equals 5. If you work it out the other way round, 3 squared minus 2 squared is equal to 9 minus 4, and that's also 5. So you can see that 5 is equal to 5. With other words, this works. This works. So if we have to write down a rule, the rule will say when you have x squared minus y squared, your factors is going to be x plus y and x minus y. And if you have 4x squared minus 16y squared, your factors is going to be 2x plus 4y and 2x minus 4y. Now we have a trinomial. And this one is very important too, because if you can't do factorization, you have a problem when you come to later grades. So when you have x squared minus 7x plus 6, you draw yourself a funny cross. You write the first term here, you write the last term here, and you write the middle term here. So then you see that x times x is x squared. Now if you look for the factors of 6, 6 can be 6 times 1 or 2 times 3. Which of 6 and 1 or 2 and 3 gives you 7? That is 6 and 1. It's that one that gives you 7. So then you write there 6 and 1. Then you multiply crosswise, so that gives you 6x, and you multiply crosswise, and that gives you 1x. Now you must fix your signs that you get minus 7. So that gives you minus 6, and minus 1 gives you minus 7. Now you transfer your signs sideways. So that gives you a minus, and that is a minus. So therefore, x minus 6 times x minus 1. And if you multiply it, you must get the same answer. X minus 6 times x minus 1 gives you x squared minus 6x minus x plus 1. And that gives you x squared minus 7x plus 6 times 1 is 6 plus 6. And another type is a common factor. If we look at 6 minus 4, it gives you 2 times 3 minus 2 times 2. Then you take out the 2 as a common factor, then you're left with 3 minus 2. and that gives you 2 times 1, which is 2. And if you work it out normally, you see that 6 minus 4 is equal to 2. Now in the same way, we're going to do it with letters. Say you have 2x squared minus x. Then you have actually 2 times x minus x. Then you take out the 1x, so that gives you 2x. Then you left here with 2x, and in the next term you have minus 1, because x minus x is equal to minus 1 times x. To remember that. It's important. So the rules for factorization. Factorization, you always try first to take out a common factor. Then, if it's 2 terms, it may be difference of squares. And if it's 3 terms, it is the cross method. That is the one with that funny cross. Okay, that is up to now. Now we come to a fourth one where you have 4 terms, and then you are going to do grouping. So we're going to look at an example with grouping. You have something like 2x plus 3y plus 4x plus 6y. If you group the first two, you can take a 1 out as a common factor, so that gives you 2x plus 3y. And if you look at the second one, you can take out a 2, then you have 2x plus 3y. So your equation is then 1 plus 2 times 2x plus 3y. And that gives you 3 times 2x plus 3y.